Hey guys, I had a question on 7.2, problem number 5 in the homework. So let's get to it. Here are the summary statistics for randomly selected weights of newborn girls. The number of the sample was 165 newborn girls. X bar, or the sample mean weight, was 33.7 hectograms. The sample standard deviation S is 6.8 hectograms. Construct a confidence interval estimate of the mean. Use a 99% confidence level. Okay, once you do that, then it's going to ask you, are these results very different from the confidence interval given here? Okay, so let's first find the confidence interval for the given information. Now, if you would like to do this by hand and use the formulas, you certainly are welcome to. And you can refer back to the 7.2 example video that I posted on Canvas. But if you would rather, you can just do this problem with Statcrunch. So probably most of you would rather do that. So let's go to Statcrunch. Okay, and we're going to go to Stat. We're going to go to T-Stats, one sample. We don't have the data, we have the summary of the data. So we're going to use with summary. Now they're asking you for the information that was given in the problem. The sample mean, let me go back. What was the sample mean? The sample mean, I probably should write this down. The sample mean was 33.7. The number of the sample was 165. And the sample standard deviation was 6.8. And they want us to use a 99% confidence level. Okay, so I've written that down. So let me go back to Statcrunch. Let's see if I can find it. Where is my Statcrunch? Let's see if I can find it. Okay, I found Statcrunch. It was buried under some tabs. My sample mean for this problem was 33.7, so you just type that in. The sample standard deviation given in the problem was S, or 6.8. The sample size N was 165. Okay, and we don't want to perform a hypothesis test. We want to compute the confidence interval for mu. So we're going to click this button, and the confidence level that they wanted us to choose was 99%. So we'll type in 0.99. Okay, then we'll click compute, and you'll see a box that gives you the lower limit and the upper limit of the confidence interval. So I think they said 1 decimal place, but the lower limit of our confidence interval is 32.3. And then the upper limit of the confidence interval is 35, and I guess we would round that to 0.1 because of the 7. Okay, and we'll go back. Let's see if I can find my problem here. Let's see, right here. I think this is it. Okay, yeah, what's the confidence interval? So the lower limit was 32.3, and our population mean is going to fall somewhere between the 32.3 and 35.1, and that is at a 99 confidence level. So let's check that. Statcrunch did that for you. Like I said, you can do it by hand if you would like to use the formulas, and check out the 7.2 practice video that I put if you would like to do this problem by hand. Now, they want you to answer the question, are the results between the two confidence intervals very different? Okay, so the confidence interval we found went from 32.3 hectograms to 35.1. And it says, are these results very different from the confidence interval of the lower limit on this one is 31.7. And the upper limit 35.9. Now it's only using 13 sample values. Wow, so it's a small sample. X bar is 33.8, which is very similar to the one that we were looking at over here. And the sample standard deviation is much smaller, 2.5. Okay, so let's look at the limits of the confidence intervals. This one's 31.7, that one's 32.3. The upper limit here is 35.9, and the upper limit here is 35.1. They look very, very similar to me. Are the results between the two confidence intervals very different? I would say no. They seem very similar to me. Um, they seem similar to me. They're very close. Very close. Yeah. Okay. Hope this helps. Thanks.